Big things are happening every day, and you need some help along the way. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Well, we couldn't have timed that any better. The cube is on another one of its journeys. I think I know where it's going. So guys, we got another big one for you today. We've got a leaked new location, which we're going to be talking about, working out where it is, what it is. We've also got this guy flying in on, he's not going for the roof? Buddy, you made a poor decision not going for the roof. I actually thought I had a burst in my hand, not an auto, so I was waiting for it to set off a burst. But it did the job, that's fine. What have we got going on here? Oh my god, yes, give me some of those slurp juices. We've got a new location. The visual files and within the actual structure of Loot Lake itself, hinting at the fact that Fortnite have already started preparations and already started to work out what will potentially happen with Loot Lake with some sort of map change. Now, I've seen a lot of people just throw this theory away just by saying it is a visual glitch. Fair enough, but as I said, it wasn't there before the start of the season when all this rocket stuff started happening, and there's also, to my knowledge at least, no other visual glitches in any of the other smaller lakes I've just mentioned to you guys. It is only in the big old Loot Lake. On top of that, and it's a very mathematical reasoning for it actually ending up in the big old Loot Lake, is all to do with going back to the coding again. As we know, there are 7 stages leading up to the final stage, and also some additional coding I want to show you guys with what will actually happen in the final stages. And if we actually have mapped out the movements so far, we can very basically actually cut down the map into squares simply by looking at the map within Fortnite. As we know, it's cut into squares listed. Oh my god, it just moved. It literally just moved. Oh baby, and it actually changed directions. Whoo! It actually moved. And this is really interesting. It was heading towards Salty Springs, but has now come back down and is going towards potentially the miniature lake in Fatal Fields. But let's not forget, this thing has been moving around in so many directions already that it is not going, as we said, in a straight line. But it has just moved away from the building I thought it was going to potentially cause some structural damage to. But that has literally just happened live. I'm going to make sure that's captured live as we were recording this video. More movements of the cube, guys. Man, every time that thing moves, it is a scary, scary thing. That is a giant old block moving around the map right now. But let's get back to what I was saying. The mathematical reason for it heading in a Loot Lake direction. If we do take a look literally at the squares within the map, divided through A to J and then 1 to 10, and actually count out 7 square movements to get from the first square it started in all the way to Loot Lake, also giving options for it to move in other directions and then come back on itself, it would take 7 blocks to get from its initial starting point at least to the edge of Loot Lake. Now, if we want to count the final landing in Lake as an 8th block movement,